Hello, and welcome to the 2023 edition of the Galactic Podracing Invitational. God, we've been doing this a long time now. I am Paige, back after a year off, joined today by Game Draco.
Hello, everyone.
We are here. It's been a while for me, but this year we've got some crazy stuff coming your way. This year, we not only have baseball returning, 7 new players. We have a bunch of new names that haven't been playing for a while. We've got Ace back, we've got Mikey Burger back, Gale Force is back. If you told me we'd have all 3 of them playing in 2023, I'd be amazed. And we're playing for a, $2,500 prize pool. We've got 4 fantastic players coming in for our first qualifier. We've got community veterans, LightningPirate, NachoBrado. We've got Domirae, who has 50 out of 50 world record in this game. And DigitalUnity. But yeah, we're starting with Aquilaris Classic. It's one of the easier tracks in the game, but has a really high score. We're going to be seeing some very, very good runs here. We're going to be about 15 minutes on Aquilaris Classic, plus however long the final run goes for. Half an hour on Fire Mountain Rally, as chat is saying, and then 15 minutes on Ando Prime Centrum. It's going to be a total of 1 hour of gameplay, plus whatever time they've got, and a few minutes of prep between for stuff like Domirae is going to be setting the time. That is something to watch out for. See what his times are, and that's going to be the goal times for any of the top players who are looking to sweep in and actually snipe that top 5. All order, but there are 3 or 4 people in this tournament who I think got a shot at it. Also depends on Domirae's performance in general. He's incredibly consistent, but with these time windows, you never know. The other name to watch for: Nacho is looking to sneak his way into the top 8 for a shot at that upper bracket and that bigger prize pool. DigitalUnity is one of our bubble players who's looking to make the top 16 to hit the lower bracket. Qualifying this year is going to be a little bit different from the previous, where this time, not everyone is making it through. Not a way of beating everyone in groups. Only the top 16 players are going to be making the bracket for prizes. All right, like I said, watch for Nacho. And watch for Nacho, Domirae. Watch them all. They're all great. But they've all got some really cool bubbles to try to hit. We're going to start off by just paying attention to Dom here. You have to cut this corner as tight as you possibly can, and then this as well. It's really a lot of wall riding at the start of this track to try to get things running. And then it's really just good lines, clean racing, and good heat management. Those are the biggest parts of this track. That's the biggest parts of everything in the game, unfortunately. But watch people's heat at the same marker. Domirae's heat management is impeccable. The biggest thing, we've got time being tracked by the runners. Looking at chat. The biggest thing on this track is watch this ending Domirae's coming into. It is actually really, really hard to get that ending on lap 3 with enough heat. Dom also takes a different route from everyone else and takes a bit of a, takes the rightward side there. Not every runner does that just because it's a lot harder and doesn't save a huge amount of time. Yes, Ace is probably right. Dom is probably going to 235 almost immediately because he has by far and away the best time in the world here. But you've also got to watch for everyone else. Dom's PB is a 235-2, roughly. But everyone else is sitting in that 237 to 239 range. And good lap times are going to be a big thing here. You just got to keep tabs on it and see where they'll wind up. Dom is looking on a ridiculous pace. And this is him taking safe strats. 51.88. 52.6 lap 2 for Nacho. That's really good. To address something in chat, I was just rounding a little bit because we were off by 200s. All right, Dom is looking on a very good pace here. Lightning's also on a solid pace, but he's at higher heat. Actually, Lightning's been on 237 paces, and he's looking like it. Watch Lightning here. This might be a really good... Oh my god, that was a ballsy cut. He went directly under Clegg. Okay. Really good heat for LP. If he nails this figure 8, this might actually be a straight-up PB.
Approaching the figure 8.
237.3 for Dom. It's 238.6 for LP. That's not bad. 237.5 for Nacho. That's really good. That's only 700ths off his PB.
235.368 for Dom.
Yeah.
These are all really solid times.
Oh, DU with the death at the end. That is actually a slightly tricky one. Those were really good opening times. Oh my god. Like, normally you see people going for a banker time there.
No bank times here today. Ace just said in chat, Don, just practice fire mounted rally now.
Yeah, I can't say he's wrong.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We are in for a show today, folks. Let's see what LP's lap 1 time here is. And sorry for a little repetitive here, but it's actually kind of hard to... sorry, 1 second. King Bean. DU has not set a time yet. He has died on both of his first 2 runs.
Well, we're going to have a huge show in general this year because of how many players from... that were legends in the game have come back.
Yeah, no, it's
before.
ridiculous. I didn't realize Gale had come back.
Yeah, he came back on the buzzer. I didn't know until just a few hours ago that he signed up for it. I remember with Mike, he signed up on the qualifying deadline buzzer.
Yeah.
And we're thinking now, because now we have a probable top 7 of Dom, Kuru, Mike, Ace.
Ooh, LP with the death there. That's an unfortunate death from the doors.
Oh, into the door.
Alright, DU. Let's see what this lap 2 looks like, because he's on a solid pace here. A lap 3 is typically about 53 seconds. That's a 39 pace. Like, for DU, 52.8 lap 2, he can get a low 52 lap 3 if he does this right. So he's very high heat here. That's, like, oddly high. But this is looking solid. Alright, he let himself cool down a lot there. This is actually going to be... DU? I'm not sure about that one, buddy. How's Dom's current run going? Actually, no, Nacho's close to a finish. Let's see where he winds up here. It's kind of hard to jump between these. But Nacho, I don't see this PBing. No. 38. Almost 38. That's a good lap 3. If he can stick that lap 3 on his previous run, he's going to have a PB. Because Nacho's PB going into this, as far as I am aware, was a 237.522. He got a 237.59 something. But we're waiting to see what DU winds up with. Because DU hasn't set a time yet, and he's down to about, what would you say, 8 minutes? Does anyone have a timer? But we're looking for whatever time DU can set. Everyone else has set a very good time for where they're at. Like Nacho almost matched his PB. But DU, little high heat coming into this, that's fine. It's better high heat than too low for the figure 8. 53.7 lap 1, that's not bad. he is taking those a little wide, which is gonna reflect pretty unfortunately in his times. And Ace is correct. Tournament nerves are definitely getting to DU. He's playing all right, but he's never been under this level of pressure because he's never had this level of expectation on him. Thank you for the update in chat, Hellfire. I'm gonna need to write that down.
Goofer just in check. Can't believe Dom got within 0.2 of the task in tournament.
Yeah, he also got within 0.2 of himself. Oh, LP. All right, this is a 140, high 146 over the line. 52 seconds. If it gets a 52 seconds, this is gonna be a low 39, low 39, high 38 for DU. That's not half bad. Just had to write down the current times, but this is coming down to it for DU. Dom with a 35-35. The death of the line.
Credits to the finish, but actually got a new better time. Nut.
35-345. And DU 39-27. Hey, that's only that's like 2/10 off his PB. Also, Dom didn't just get 35-35. He got the lowest possible 35.35. DU. Hot damn. I have 39.27. Is that PP? Because his PP on boards was 39.19. Was that a 38? Did I misread? Nacho got to 37 something? 669. He didn't quite get it. How's LP looking? LP's kind of the last question mark. He got a 38, but he's been on 37 paces before.
Works. Seems like he just got a 37, or he did that a few rounds ago.
39.01. But LP is looking reasonable. This is potentially going to be a new qualifying time, but we're not totally certain with the ending of that lap 2. Because that was not great. He's definitely been low. He can make up the heat loss, but he can't make up the base speed loss. So we'll have to see, because this is going to be tight. If he has a near perfect lap 3 ending. Okay.
Pretty good.
Not quite. That lap 2 cost him. He lost a 10th on that. Like, LP can 237. He absolutely can. Like, he has been on pace for that before. Yeah, that lap 3 ending was really good. If he can tack on that lap 3 with a better lap 2, and that line at the start was really good. Hot damn, that was a good start. Dom is still just being an absolute mad lad. But, like, Dom's already absolutely nuts. He's a 1/6 of a second off record right now with these times. Nacho, this is not going to be a new PB from Nacho off of that. You should actually probably reset with that times loss. Yes, LP's lines are great. He's kind of running into what I call the King Bean problem, where he doesn't know how to turn off the aggro. But he only does these aggro lines. Like, it's always going all out. So, what it does is get you really fast, really high ceilings. But it gets you a lot more deaths. But that was a very clean front half on lap 2. Ooh, that was tight. Okay. Yeah, LP's game knowledge is honestly almost second to none, except maybe Dom. He's done a lot of deep dives. He's why we have so many of the advanced stats for the game that we do. That's fine. He didn't underheat or lose base speed. That bonk did not matter. So what we're waiting for is what he can do on this lap 3. Really good heat there. You don't have to go for that heat, but that's fine. Okay, really lucky engine repair. Like, super clutch repair. Okay. Okay, LP, we see you. Really good heat. He could have held that a little bit longer. That was a good line. He could have done a mini boost there. But 38.4, that is a new time for LP. Wait, is that a PB? I have 38.4 once. His PB was 4.70 going in. Nice. That is a real PB for Lightning Pirate. That's really big. Let's see what Dom can do on this lap 3. 4.27. That's a nice little cut. Cut off about 500ths. Dom is looking real good here, even by his stand. Oh my god, he got the perfect line there. What are we looking at? Okay, this is looking real good for Dom. Yeah, we're about to be wrapping up AQC, but... Oh, nope, Dom bottled it at the end. Got Nacho on the back half of a lap 3, though. Alright, Dom is just sitting there and taking the 35.345. That's really good. That's the mark to beat. I don't know if anyone can beat it.
Yeah, it's an insane bar to set.
Yeah. Alright. You have to almost record to beat that. Nacho's heat management at the end there wasn't great. 37.64. Not quite gonna get there for him. Ronnie, don't tempt me to invent shadow games. Alright, yeah, we're on our final runs. That's a very, very high bar. Yeah, there's that thing from Goof. His PB is 35.7 on AQC. So the second place time would have to shave off 3/10 and then some. But LP's on the back half of his final lap 3. See if he can PB again. Oh, that was a weird time to go fully off throttle. Alright, we're on good heat. Actually, better heat than last time because he's able to hold these boosts for longer. That's a little bit low. Let's see if he holds it as aggressively as he needs to. He does. Does he get the line? He does. Nice boost. Oh my god, LP! 38.13 what? 131! That is fantastic work! We got DU on his final lap 3. Let's see what happens. That figure 8 was wonderful from LP. Oh, man. All right, DU, a little low heat lap 3. But that's still a totally makeable heat if he just boosts hard here. Yep. All right, a little bit low, but that's not too bad. Oh, that's a lot of heat loss. 39.49 for DU. He doesn't quite get there. He almost got the 38 with that. Oh, that's a heartbreaker on the end. But we have our final times for Aquilaris Classic. We have a 235.345 for Dom, a 237.594 for Nacho, a 238.131 for LP, and I have a 239.268 for DU. That was a very, very good opener. Now, we get to the main event. We were at the kids' table. They're gonna get a little bit of practice in on this goof. Like, let them warm their hands up to bullseye. Like, we went from the kiddie table to the deep end. And yes, I'm aware I'm mixing my metaphors really weirdly there, but it's what I'm going with.
We're doing the longest track in the game by time in Fire Mountain Rally. Pretty much one of the most difficult tracks in the game.
I have this as my number 2, 3, or 4, depending on my mood and what I've been practicing. I don't expect a 501 King Bean, but I am expecting Dom to drop a 502 or 503.
He dropped a 501 in practice last night, but forgot to record it.
If Dom gets a 501, it's going to be ridiculous. Those are completely reasonable predictions from Goofrush, by the way.
Yeah,
Dom expects it, but Dom has really high expectations of himself all the time. Truth be, sub 5 is not happening, and it is not happening this year. This is another one where if DU wants to hit that top 16, he's gotta perform here. And if not, and the exact same is true for Nacho to get into the top 8. That fight for the 8th spot has like 5 people vying for it. But this is huge. A goal time for this track being asked in chat, you can't really quantify a goal time because everyone's gonna have a different goal.
Usually it's pretty good. Right, I'd say starting out probably under 6 minutes is probably pretty good, and a really good time starts around, I'd say, under 5:30.
Yeah, like Ronnie just said in chat, massively dependent on the skill. Dom is gonna be aiming for 501. A top time, like your cutoff, is gonna be starting at 510, like King Bean said, and a good time is starting at 525 to 530.
And Leaf Green just replied back in chat. I'll revise. What time do you need to pass quals?
We don't know yet. We won't know until the final qualifier happens.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's not
really
based on times. It's based on where you rank in the field, and we are go. So what we're gonna do is first lap. I'm gonna talk you through Domirae's perspective. You have to hold this boost out of the gate that he does not, and we're restarting this from Domirae's perspective once again. So, you have to hold this boost out of the start. Hold that as long as you can. Start this boost here, and boost again. This boost is deceptively hard to hold. He makes it look very easy, but it is very awkward to try to hold that as long as you need to max out. This track is all about squeezing in as much as possible. The margins are so thin, but the straightaways are so big that it's all about maxing your heat going into the tight, windy sections, like this one that he just came out of, and trying to underheat as little as you possibly can. And that is where things are so dangerous. This volcano section has some slightly tricky parts, but it also has some of the longest straightaways to boost on the track. Things like this, which isn't fully straight, but it's kind of a straightaway by this track standards. You want to make that jump so you can be a much better line to go through there and hold that boost. The lines through here are really awkward, and then we get into Cheese Land. One of the hardest things in the game. You have to try to make it through this as fast as possible, boosting as much as possible, with a very narrow, very windy track. The turn out of there is also deceptively hard because you have a very narrow passage to get through. Holding a boost up this hill is also weirdly hard. And you just have to be perfect. To get a top time here, you have to be perfect. And Dom showing what perfection takes on this track with a 142.8 lap 1 out of the gate. How is he so good?
Yeah.
But now we're going to come over towards Nacho, who's going into the forest section. Or as I like to call it, the Pyroclastic Flow Trail, but that doesn't run off the tongue as well. This is what a more human forest looks like. You brake a lot more, you boost a lot less, but you try to keep your speed up as much as possible rather than trying to boost as much as possible. Dom did die because he goes very hard on this track. Also, I did not start a timer, but we are currently about 240 in. But looking at Nacho, you have what a regular high-level player looks like, and not the best player on the planet. Sorry, Nacho, I speak the truth. Dude, we are 27-minute timer on my end, so I cannot.
And then...
And Nacho with the big bonk and cheese land, but he didn't die there. And he goes for the shortcut.
And we're going up to the Quake shortcut.
On laps 2 and 3 is when it's possible on both Rapvine Gateway and Fire Mountain Rally. It's not possible on lap 1 because that rock is there and extends almost infinitely into the sky. As do many things in this game, mostly rocks. 147 lap 2 from Nacho. He's still on pace to get a sub 530, which is going to be a really nice starting point. He can definitely go faster. His PB here, where's like, his PB here is a 5:19.959. Nacho can go very fast on this track. However, he has some very, very damaged engines. So this is going to be dicey. Oh, DU with the death in the city. That's one of the more unfortunate ones. Yeah. King B is right. LP is about 5 seconds back from Nacho. But Nacho's got some very orange engines. He's probably going to want to take some time in here to repair. No, he's just being an absolute mad lad. All right. Oh, LP with the rough death in the volcano. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, Nacho absolutely should have repaired. Mainly because there are a couple of unavoidable impacts like that one. He got very lucky. And this one up here, if you boost hard, that hit his front right, but it did not go red. Now it did. And then that's unfortunate because he's going into a left turn. All right, he did not lose the engine. But can he take the shortcut bonk free? Fair bit of braking. He went to 290. But no red engines. If Nacho's clean through the end of this, this is about a 523. Yeah, not a 523. It's probably a mid 520s, maybe a 527. Yeah, actually, this is looking pretty good. Oh, I was right the first time. This is a 23, 24, 23. I was right the first time. 523.63. That's very solid from Nacho. 532 from LP. Look, I said it in the first tournament, and the clip is probably somewhere on one of the speed gaming channels still. Bullseye was born with glass engines and paper couplings. Every afternoon, he crashes in Cheeseland. Every morning, he crashes in the swamp. Every night, he lies awake in agony, until the sound of his engines exploding lulls him to
The other thing about
Unity dropping, it would have been a 540, but we're looking at a 543. That is not that bad from him. His PB here is a 536. If he goes completely clean, we could see him break 530.
Yeah. The other thing, too, about Fire Mountain Rally, which hasn't been talked about yet, is that it also has probably the most dangerous terrain in the game in the lava. You fall into it, it heats up your engines, particularly when you're boosting, it slows you down, and then you catch fire on both engines and makes it very difficult to repair.
Yes. However, if you're playing well, you don't touch the lava. The addendum to that, however, is the lava heat up thing, the lava affecting your heat, extends anytime you're above the lava, not just when you're on it for off-road terrain. Anytime you're above the lava, you start heating up. So that means you have to manage your heat very well going into it. Dom with another restart. Dom has yet to lay down even a banker time. It's through 7.5 minutes. For Dom's sake, I hope he just kind of bangs out a 503 or a 504. 151 from LP. That's not that bad for a lap 1. Also, Mikey's right. Dom is like in a perpetual state of tilt. It doesn't affect him anymore. He's a Smash player. But we're looking decent from Dom so far. If he dies in the city, it's usually weird. But we're looking at 290 minimum speed so far in here. Yep, 290 minimum speed in the forest. That's a little slow for him, so it looks like he is taking this one a little bit safely to get his confidence back up. We're going to want to keep an eye on Nacho's lap 1, because I think he's deathless to here. See what this lap 1 looks like. That was a bit wide, but it still made forward progress the whole time, so that's not too bad. Usually doesn't die in here. If he dies, it'll be Cheese Land. That was alright. Alright, if Nacho doesn't die in the city, we're looking at a 46 lap 1? Yeah, 47. Or 8, yeah. 148 lap 1's pretty solid. If he goes 866, he hits he hits the 520. Yeah, if Dom tilts... If Dom does tilt and sets a bad time on FMR, that opens the door for a lot of other players. 142.21 lap 1. That's not quite... That is kind of the pace. What am I talking about? Nacho's still looking good through the first half of lap 2. And DigitalUnity is 109 to the gate post lava. LP dying on Cheeseland exit. That's unfortunate. That's a low heat death too. It costs even more time. And Nacho with the death. That's really unfortunate for him. He was driving very well to that point. Though he's still driving very well. Alright. Nacho's Cheeseland is where he tends to bleep time because, you know, Cheeseland. And Cheeseland. Yep, Nacho hitting the restart. Makes sense. Dom... See, he hits his line here. And is he clean through the front half of this? Yes, he is. That was so good. See his shortcut timing? 578 minimum speed in the shortcut. Hot damn.
Yeah, he lost barely any momentum.
Dom is inhuman. I'm sorry. He's a living
Superhuman's more accurate. Superhuman's more accurate.
138. Is that a 39? That's 39.5.
Oh man. I think if he hits 501, I know he hit 501 in tournament practice last night. So, but if he crunches it in recording, we're gonna have a new world record.
Wait, did Dom just get a flap world record?
He might have.
Oh my, I think Dom just got a flap record on lap 2. Oh no, it's not, okay, it's not flap, but that's a 139. is still, or 139.5 is still so good. This is 501 pace. If he flap records here, which is totally possible with how he's playing on this run. Yeah, everyone just watch Dom right now. I'm sorry, everybody else. This is... If he flap records here, this is sub 501.
Temporating in the cheese land. 560 in the hairpin.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, you just sounded like the Trolls 2 character, and that's not okay.
Uh-oh. 150, 55, 56, 57,
No,
50, 59.
501, 62.
Bravo! Well, I think we have a new world record here.
Is that record? I don't
I think it is world record. I remember his
No,
world
it's-
record on recording.
That is record. That is record.
Looks like we have both a
by
blast
over
and
3/10.
We got our world record in tournament. Flapped and 3
No,
lap.
it's not flap. That was not flap record.
Not flap record, but we got a new free
Okay,
lap
Tom.
world record.
What the hell? And now he's just sitting back on that. All right. Well, now we get to see Nacho needs to break 520 if he wants a shot at 8th. Like, Nacho has to break 520 if he wants a very good shot at 8th. But that's all there is to it. He has to break 520. And DU, I haven't been paying as much attention on him. Has DU set another time yet? Or set a time yet? No, not sure with the reset. DU has not set a time yet. Alright, he's a 543. 153.7, that's workable. Alright. But DU is a big one. He's kind of got to get... He doesn't have to, but he really wants that PB here. He's got a 536.788 as his PB. If he plays at his peak level and goes deathless, he's got a 530 in the bank. He's got a 530 in him. Nacho, we know, can break the 520. Barely. Like, we know Nacho can get the 520. Thank you for that DM, King Bean. I will be making active use of that. No, Goof, still break his legs. Then you might, then he might not be able to play. You'll have a chance. Please don't. I'm not actually advocating violence against a friend. Please don't.
Yeah.
Leaf Green.
Yes,
chat.
that's correct, Leaf Green.
Not quite. It's a point system.
It's a point system.
You could get like 14th, 17th, 17th, and technically make it. LP with the 148 lap 1. That's not half bad. Nacho with the 148 lap 1 as well. Like, this is... God, these guys are all playing so incredibly well. Also, I'd like to point out, Lightning Pirate doesn't have a submitted or recorded Fire Mountain Rally PB going into this. So that 5:32 is his leaderboard time now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I will say, to address something in chat, Dom is capable of getting a sub 5. He will not go for it in tournament. But he won't.
Looks like DigitalUnity's gonna have some fun. He switched to the Sayunga skin.
For anyone asking in chat, it makes no difference aside from aesthetics. And the aesthetics are important. But yeah, we got to keep an eye on Nacho and LP. They're both driving very well here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going quick shortcut.
that was a couple of rough bonks from Lightning. Very good from Nacho. What? Oh, I will not take Cy Younga slander in this chat. 146.7 for LP. 145.24 for Nacho. But Nacho is very orange. So that's definitely something to keep track of. Their pods are actually almost equivalently damaged. This is weird to look at.
They are.
But they're both on very good times. Very similar times, I might add. It's 4:11 exit versus a 4:11 exit. Oh, Nacho, that's so brave. Why are you not repairing? What were you doing, buddy? Don't make me use your real name. Oh my god. Like, they're both playing so evenly.
Yeah.
High heat coming to Cheeseland, but Nacho's got to make this turn cleanly if he doesn't want that to go red. That's good. Take this right cleanly. If he gets a clean shortcut, he's kind of in the clear. Nice, nice. Little wide. But that's not bad. I don't know if he's hitting the 520 mark here, but if he lives, this is definitely good. Oh. 18, 19. Oh, 20.15. That is 2/10 off his, 2/10 off his PB. Like away from his PB. He did not PB there.
And Lightning comes in with several deaths at a 529.
Nice. That is still LP's submitted PB. Once we get him to submit that. But now we gotta look at DU. Everyone else has set pretty much their goal times. LP has room to improve on that if he goes clean. That was a hell of a shortcut from DU, but he took it too fast and couldn't make the turn after. But DU's still looking pretty solid here. He does have to repair.
He repaired barely into the red. Barely out of the red, I meant to say.
He should repair. 150. Okay. I didn't catch his lap 1 here, but he can get at least beat his 543. Even with a death, he beats that 543 if he plays cleanly aside from it. If he doesn't die this lap, he's in 536 territory. Unfortunately, his pod is beat to hell. That was... Oh, there's the death. He's still in mid-530s territory. Yeah, DU is going hard. We are still 8 minutes away from the cutoff for anyone in chat. But DU is driving very confidently. But like, DU is a good player. To put in perspective the difference between a good player and Dom's world record just finished. Ooh, that's a very rough shortcut bog. Still in reasonable shape. Goof, you can start a run, basically, yeah. When time runs out, you finish your current run and you're done. It's not a hard cutoff. Oh, Dom's playing again. Dom's playing the video game, guys. 5:33! That's a huge PB for Digital.
Yeah, easily.
That's a PB by over 3 seconds.
And he needed that really badly.
Yes, I think Metallic is right. No new runs after 1 minute left. 5:33! Can Digital beat LP? Can he do it?
He's throwing them off.
But yeah, I wrote some of the rules and I forgot that.
Oh, God.
Nacho looking solid here. But Nacho's looking real good here. I don't know, Lemon. Dom is going for it. All right, let's see what Nacho is gonna get here. Like, this is a big deal for him. He's looking good. Let's see what he does. This forest is a big deal. Yeah, Goof is right. Dom has nothing to lose here. He can just, like, gun it. I'm aware Dom is going for crazy runs, but Nacho is kind of the more important one here. Dom's already banked an almost untouchable first place on this track. But Nacho is looking pretty solid. But yeah, this cheese land's going to determine if Nacho can get another time. 4.5 minutes left. That was a 144 lap from LP. Oh, Nacho's not getting that time, is he?
Ain't happening into the warning.
Nacho, that was weird. All right, DU is back. DU is back. I want to see him go for LP's time. Oh, Dom with a little bit of time loss there, but it's not too bad. Nacho, repair your pod challenge. Impossible. All right, let's see what Dom's lap 2 is, because this is blistering. What was that? 139.59?
139.59, it looks like.
I don't have the flap record in front of me. What is the flap record?
No!
No, well, there goes Dom. All right, 3 minutes remain. Got to see where this winds up, because this is so exciting for me. Oh, LP with a wild bonk. God, Dom is going so hard. So is DU, but he's going hard directly into a wall. I really hope Nacho does reset again. He can beat that. But everyone is just... everyone's either getting within half a second of their PB, or getting their PB. Or the world record in Dom's case. That, what the hell? Yeah, LP is pretty far off his goal, but if he gets a good run here, he's got a shot. This is going to be a 149 one? Barely a 148. That's not bad. All right, Nacho's back. He's going for one last attempt. I believe these are the final runs. Oh, nope, Nacho may not be coming back. All right, Nacho has banked that time. 520.148.
Oh my god.
Dom is calling it there. Nacho, why are you playing slide? I say as a slide apologist. This is alright, this is the final run. Let's see what LP can pull out of there. Pull out of here.
Hey, I like that reference Droopy just put in chat. About for 11 said and Droopy said. 11 said, but Dom can 100% going all right now. Anyway, nobody's beating him time except him. And then Droopy replied back, usually Ace did that long ago, but the master got buried by the apprentice.
All right, let's see LP's shortcut. It's very solid. Ooh, that clip is kind of rough. But we're down to one perspective. Let's see what LP can do. Timer is done.
Yep. And Lightning is the only one left, so we're just watching Lightning finish up this run if he can do it.
Okay, a little wide, but not bad. Ooh, that bonk actually does kind of suck. 145.9. All right. LP can beat this 529. He can beat it pretty substantially. If he matches that lap 2, I think he bops Nacho.
Well,
yeah, if he matches his lap 2, like just matches lap 2, he bops Nacho. If he beats that lap 2, which I know he's got in the tank, he can actually put something really big here. But this is
Lightning should be in the repair.
At this point, he's just going hard. I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
Oh man.
Okay. He's only got one or two more mandatory damage bits. That's good. Hit back right.
Okay.
That's reasonable. A little bit of braking. Come on, LP. Hit a clean shortcut.
Man.
Oh, that was a really good cheese land.
That was really good. That was definitely really good.
Oh, LP!
Scrape someone.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
it's still a solid run. It's a 524 or 5, something in there.
He gets a...
He pulled a low 525.
Oh my god.
That's not half bad. That definitely shores him up a little bit.
Hellfire with the final times. Lightning 525.137. Dom 501.619. Nacho 520.48 and Digital 533.516. So yeah, this track is a interesting one. There's a ton of alternate paths to take on Ando Prime Centrum, more than any other in the game. So finding the right track, finding the right path is really critical.
But here we go, final track of the first qualifier. This track, we have so many alternate routes that you can take, and none of them are fast. So players are all going to take one very specific route that goes through the center of the city and minimizes distance traveled, more so than any kind of difficulty or actual speed. Going fast in this game is 90% about cutting the distance you travel, because you don't slow down when you turn. Unless it's absolutely mandatory to brake to survive a specific turn.
Which, the optimal route on this track has one of those mandatory braking.
Yes. You'll also, the only route difference you'll see is some players will go left and some will go right at the start of lap 1. It is easier to maintain high heat if you go left, but at top level it is faster to go right. And at lower levels it's still faster to go right because it's easier to do. So I'm expecting Dom to be near impeccable here. He's very good at this track, as he's at all of them, but this is honestly one of his more impressive ones for me. Just because it's so smooth. LP and Nacho looking solid here. And DigitalUnity also looking decent. Almost dead even with Nacho. Actually, slightly ahead of Nacho, but I think higher heat, which is fine there. Wow. Oh, Nacho with the death. That's unfortunate. He's probably still going to go through with it for a banker time. I didn't start my timer. But yeah, Nacho's just keeping this for banker time. DigitalUnity is driving very well here. And so is Lightning. Let's see. 34 and 35. Okay. What are they off the ramp?
We're all driving well.
They're dead even. Yeah, LP and DU are dead even right now.
51.41 lap for Domirae.
And Nacho with dropping the minute. It's unfortunate. But DU... Man, DU is driving well on this track. Why do I speak?
How are you saying over the bonk? Oh no! DU crashes at the pillar jump.
LP is still looking real good.
Yeah, he's still looking really good. Good time on this track is probably below 239.
Yeah, that's a 238.92. That's not half bad.
238.92.
Still dropping a 42.9. And Nacho with the 45.9. We ignore that.
Don't ask.
Yes.
Looks like Digital might be adjusting some of his traction setup.
Which is understandable. He's going up. Interesting choice. Oh, LP. Oh, LP. That's not how you hairpin LP. Got 11 minutes remaining. See, Nacho, good start. Let's see how he does the hairpins. Solid. Solid. He dropped to about 440, which is not half bad. Almost bonked it there. That's not bad. Keep an eye on if he holds City Boost, and he mostly does. And he released that one a little bit early. Yeah, his heat management's looking real good. Alright, good landing. And this is a 52.7 lap 1. That's not incredible, but it's not half bad. Let's see what Dom's lap 2 is looking like. Good heat landing.
Gotta be fast.
51.23. New
record for what he did there. But I'm pretty sure another flap is lower than that.
All lap records and stuff are fake. Their timesheets are not, or their time save files are not up to date, except Nacho's. Any lap records and stuff you see from Nacho are legitimate. Oh, Dom, that line was hot.
Whoa!
Let's see what his time is. I'm expecting a 33 here.
Yeah, it's looking insanely fast.
Maybe 32? Nope, 33. 33.56. That's not half bad for him. DU looking pretty good here. We're looking at 50 seconds a lap. 52. That's going to be about 38 pace. This is PB pace for DU. Oh, LP, that's unfortunate. Like, this is pace for real.
Really easy spot to die to because you have to squeeze a very fine line.
Oh, that was on PB pace. That's unfortunate. The rules don't say anything about clearing your timesheet. It is recommended to do so before your qualifiers. I did not see Nacho's time there. Let's see what it is after. 2:37.069. That's a big PB. That's a 7/10 PB.
.87 first lap from Dom.
Yep, just Dom doing Dom things. Let's see what LP's lap 1 looks like here. Good line through there. Takes that a little wide and splits that boost, which I don't know if he underheated, but he cut it a little close.
Oh!
DU has 8 minutes left to go deathless. LP, this is going to be a 52? No, that's a 54.
But NRAG got the fire on Nacho's end.
At 53.87. That's not half. That's a little bit better. Oh, DU, you're taking that too tight now. Thanks for the baseball update, buddy. Oh, Lightning took that one tight. Oh, he held the boost. He held the boost the full time. That's cool. I really love that strat. I just want to see more PBs for everyone. LP can beat that 38.9.
52.58 for Lightning.
DU with a relatively clean city. He went a little wide and scraped, but... Alright, he's liking the split boosts just for safety's sake. I respect it. Ooh, that was a lot of nose up over that. Doesn't make a huge difference. That's unfortunate. His lead
Managed to
times
do
are
a decent
little
salvage of
longer.
that.
All right. DU with good heat going into these hairpins. On the bright side, the hairpins here are short. Okay, that was real dicey, but he made it. A little bit of underheat. What was LP's time?
238.98.
Not quite. Nacho just dropped another PB. That was an 03 something. 033.
Yeah. Improved it slightly. 237.033.
Let's see if Nacho can get to 36. If he joins the 36 club during quals, that'll be so hype. That was not a PB for LP. Man, that is hard to say fast. But DU is looking solid going into this lap 3 hairpin. This is the most dangerous part of his lap 3. 390 minimum speed, a little slow, but it worked. He didn't underheat that time. That was good. Taking it safe on the landing, taking it wider here, that's fine. Okay. Oh, he hit the arch. He got 5 minutes left. He can do it. All right, Dom getting onto a good pace lap 3. 51-1 lap 2.
Yeah. Had a faster first lap than second lap.
That's not that unusual on this track, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Yeah. Track where I tend to usually... Ooh.
That was nice. Oh my god, that line. That's so scary.
Yes. Dom holds the boost. This is going to be probably a really fast time.
Yeah, it's not quite going to PB, but it might get the high 32. Oh, yeah. High 32. 32.87.
32 point. Oh, man. That's insane.
32.87. His PB is a .556. That's still so good. All right, come on, DU. Get a deathless run. Get a deathless run. You can do it.
Oh, what did... Oh, Goof Rush in the chat over Dom say, okay, I can still beat a time like that. That's my only chance to win over him.
Yeah, you can beat that. You can beat that, Goof. Like, it's doable. Like, God, these times are so good across the board. Like, everyone is playing so well.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
insane.
every time I compliment the players, Digital dies. Every time.
Yeah. One last
I'm just
attempt.
gonna not speak positively about anyone. He's got time for 2 if he dies. All right.
I mean, if it said speak negatively.
Or just don't speak about it. Goof. No splicing in tournament. No splicing in tournament. All right, LP with the 54-second lap 1. Nacho with a really tight line through there. Oh, this could be big for Nacho. Nacho might hit 236 here with this. No, he's not. However, no, not quite getting there. Darn. That's not half bad, though. That's, about my PB? Maybe a little slower? Or maybe a little faster? All right, Digital, can you get the hairpins? All right. I don't know, City will probably kill him. LP, what are you up to on the start of this lap 3? I tried speaking negatively and it didn't work either. You've got time for one more run. All right, LP's lap 3. Let's see what he can pull off here. Okay. Solidly fast hairpin. And a death there. He can reset. He can reset once. Yep, that one's in. Oh, Digital. He missed that by a couple. His timer might say a minute. His timer might say a minute. I think we can go with that. We can check his recording if there's controversy.
Does he might get a D?
2. Ow.
Is D gonna get a DNF?
No, he's got a time.
Oh, good.
It's a 2:43.
Well,
so
because
it's
for a second he was taking a DNF.
Yeah. He's got a time. Nacho slide manipped. See what this looks like. Engine fire happens.
Bad fire.
That's all right. He wasn't trying to repair it as much. All right, my timer is over. There will be no more resets. DU
Final run
53.7. He's been very consistent on that 53.7. Lightning, can you get that jump this time? Yes, you can. And let's see, Nacho's on the back end of a lap 3. Let's see what he gets.
Held it. Ooh.
This is solid. That's a very low heat. He's got an instant boost.
Looks like he's gonna bust it.
Oh.
I think he's joining
36
it.
club for Nacho. That could have been so much better, too.
He gets the 236 club.
That could have been so much better, too.
The last
God.
run. The last run, he gets the 236 club.
All right, we're down to LP and Digital. Let's keep taking a look at LP's city, see if he can get this cleanly. Digital bonks, but did not die. We take those. Okay, LP. We see you. We see you out here. 38.66, that's an improvement.
Looks like
DigitalUnity's
DigitalUnity's getting a crashless run on the buzzer.
Oh, he almost beat Nacho. 38.72.
You mean Lightning?
Or yeah, sorry, he almost beat Lightning. Oh, that's a bit of a heartbreaker, but that's so good. 38.7.
What a way to start the tournament and the qualifying.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I'd like to point out, these 4 had the same placements on each track. Everyone was the same 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, perfectly. Those were some great times. We're going to drag everyone up here for a brief interview. Because, man, there's some good lines. Some good things that I've got to ask about. All right, there's 1, 2.
Hey, Nacho. Hey, Lightning. Hey, Dom.
Hello.
So, did everybody get a PB?
Yeah.
Some
Pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nacho, you got like 4. Stop it. Nacho, you dropped almost 2 seconds on APC, or over a second on APC. Over a second.
And it.
Not quite over a second. You dropped 9 tenths.
Yeah, close.
You're good. Dom, I've got to ask about the FMR record.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
shred that, why don't you, Dom?
Oh, yeah.
And
I-
the almost flap record twice.
Yeah, I knew that was coming if I could just not throw, because earlier today, before I took my sleep before waking up for calls, I had a pace that was a 142.1 into a 139.3, and then I was even a better lap on but through the shortcut, so I knew that I'd get a mid-5 flat, but I had to execute. So if I losing a second to that, happy. Like, that was great to have. Yeah. And the other two tracks, APC, I didn't expect to get a 32 today. I haven't been able to get a 32 been practicing requals ever since I got the world record for like 130.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, I can just do it in quals, 15 minutes.
You nailed that.
I don't know, man. You're just
However,
insane.
you did leave just enough room for Goof to potentially bop your APC.
Has like a 33.9 right now, so he's got a lot of way to go, but he can do it. It's not that he can't, he just has a lot of way to go.
Yeah, he said it himself that he could. So, DU, I've got to say,
Yes.
you were the story of today. Oh my God, the improvement.
I've been working on it, you know? I've been trying to improve.
You
The
dropped-
Bado dailies have helped. Plug my YouTube channel, DigitalUnity, at youtube.com. I do a new video every day.
Word.
Yeah.
Your APC time was 6/100ths off of bopping LP's time in this qual.
I know. Just a little bit insane on that one. Just a little close for comfort.
You almost beat one of LP's times on that one. That was very close.
I'm out for blood this season, man.
Is that DU being good or is that me being bad?
Yes.
Little of both.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah, but Nacho, you dropped into the 36 club with a solid time on APC. And you were 2/10 off your FMR PB?
That is correct.
Like,
And then I was also like 500ths, I think, off of my APC. or
Yeah.
something like
you left enough room for me, but not by much.
that.
You left
We
enough room
worked
for
for it.
Metallica, too. Like, this is going to be a competitive fight for that 8th.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
There
Gonna
are
be
5
wild.
or 6 of us who are going to be in that conversation.
literally. Like, the upper bracket cutoff is so slim right now, it's ridiculous.
I just feel like Nacho said he was going to be top 8, and it's going to happen.
He's got a very real shot with that.
Put your
performance.
legs back up.
Oh my God.
Keep out on that tracker, on that sheet in
Yeah.
May.
The concern is gonna be that AQC. 237.59 is a very good time, but that has the most room to get out under. Like the APC is your strongest time out of those, I think, which is ridiculous to think going into the day.
Oh, I was scared about APC as well, honestly.
You did really well on it.
I knew APC was also going to be my weakest, like, at least I felt like it was going to
Bro,
be.
you
And it
did
did end up
32.8.
being, But, well, look, I was expecting like a 33.5 going
You
into
got a
the day.
32.8.
Proved my expectations by 7/10. What do you want? I was expecting it to be my weakest time, and it is not by a large margin.
Let's bring this one to an end. It's been a great introduction to coming back to this tournament with everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And does anyone in this call have any final words? Get like a sentence each.
GG, boys. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
It's just business.
Just doing business.
I got to get back to serving 4 life sentences on Uvo 4.
But yeah, thank you for Draco to joining me on commentary, even with the difficulties. Thank you to all 4 of you for jumping out for the opening day qualifier. I know that's not as much practice as you would have liked.
Yeah.
All
You
good.
put on an amazing show to start this tourney.
Thank you
Thank you,
thank you to Speed Game for hosting us as always, and thank you to all of you beautiful viewers for watching. That's going to be our time. It is great to be back. Next qualifier is currently scheduled for Sunday the 23rd at 1 p.m. with Knock. Yes, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Knock, Dredge, Droopy, and Lilac Dryad. This is going to be one of our three of our players fighting within the lower bracket. And Dredge, also known as Hellfire, if I'm not remembering mixed names correctly,
No, you got that right.
is
You got that
looking to
right.
secure a top 5 or 6 placement.
Oh yeah.
I wish you
Out
luck.
for Hellfire. That's for sure.
Like, this is going to be real good. But
Yeah.
we may have more come up beforehand. Keep an eye out on the speed gaming schedule, and we will see you all whenever we see you all.
Definitely. Good luck, everyone. May the force be with you.